Sup Nerds, free 99 here, having a nibble at Talystro. I think I'm saying that right? A numbers roguelike. It's being developed and published by Filiokus. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. If you would like to have a nibble yourself, you can find a link in the description. Let's math in, but before we do, I do like this. It's very small, but it's very enjoyable. Alright, what do we got here? The mouse turns into a finger of a rat. That's kind of cool. Welcome to this tutorial. Let's learn how to play. That is the worst 4 I've ever seen in my life. The basics. The enemy. The enemy spawns in this area. You are fighting one enemy. The value of the enemy is a 4. No kidding. Cards. Your cards appear in this area. Normally you draw 5 cards at the start of your turn. Since this is the tutorial, you only have 1 card for now. A cheese knife. Dice. Your dice are here. You roll all your dice at the start of your turn. Normally you have 6 dice. Since this is the tutorial, you only have 2 for now. Attacking. To perform an attack, you must activate a card by dragging a dice into a slot on that card. Click and drag the 5 die into the empty slot on the card. Plus 5. To hit an enemy, the value of your attack must equal to the value of the enemy. Your attack value is now 5, the enemy value is at 4. Click to drag the 1 die in the empty slot on the card. Yeah, so plus 5 minus 1 is a 4. We murder 4. Calculator. Keep an eye on the calculator. The value of the attack is always visible here. This should not be here. People should know basic algebra. That's all I'm saying. When an attack matches the value of an enemy, that enemy lights up. 5 minus 1 is 4. Yes, this is basic math. Unless this game is made for kids, then I have downloaded the wrong tutorial for today. Downloaded the wrong demo for today. Click attack to attack the enemy. This should finish off that 4. Wang. And they're gone. Battle map. You just defeated the 4. Behind that enemy, there are 2 other enemies. They will spawn now. Ah! So we got a very hairy 11 and a wizarding 7. You have no more cards and no more dice. It's time to end your turn. Got it? Combine cards. You can combine as many cards as you want in one attack. Okay, let us use this to hit that 11. That makes sense because 5 minus 6 is a 1. Why are we not... What? You can combine as many cards as you want into one attack. Let's use this to hit... Oh, so I see. So you fill in the thing. This looks good. Now press the attack button. Ah, I understand. I thought we were actually like combining the cards. Enemies attacking. You have no more cards and no more dice. It is once again time to end your turn. But this time you will be taking damage from that scary looking 7. They look more goofy than scary. Enemies attacking. At the end of your turn, all enemies with an attack die will hit you for 1 damage. 1 attack die equals 1. So even if it's a 4, we're still gonna take 1. Yes? Yes. Okay, cool. You took 1 damage. Now you have 5 health remaining. Your max health is 6. 0 health equals you lose, like every other game that came before. Resources. You have 3 different resources at hand during combat. Let's introduce them one at a time. Reroll. Ah, that's what these empty ones were. It is quite simple. Press the reroll button and all your dice will be rerolled. Just remember that all resource costs 1 resource cube to use. You rerolled 3 ones. This might be a good time to reroll. So we had a reroll cube. It's gone. We could have up to 3. I understand. Adjust. This time you rolled 3, 5, and 6. Not perfect, but we can work with this. Let's try to hit that 7. Beat the odds. Whoops. Adjust. With the adjust resource, we can manipulate the value of a die by plus or minus 1. Just remember that all resources cost 1 resource cube to use. Let's change the value of that 5 to a 4. Okay, so we put this in the lower bin, and that now becomes a 4. Perfect. Our 5 die became a 4. Now let's hit that 7. So we're going to combine these 2 in order to hit the 7. Loot box. When a card with a loot box is used, I'm guessing that's what this is. To defeat an enemy, you will trigger the effect shown in the loot box. Beat the odds will give you +1 adjust resource when you used to defeat. Oh, okay, because they have the exact same symbol. Now let's attack the 7, click the attack button, and watch as the resource come flying your way. And then this goes into there. And now we can use this again. I understand. You have no cards left, and that 12 is about to attack you. Looks dangerous, but we can handle it. Let's learn how to block. Do we just match the number with the number? To block an enemy, drag a die that matches the enemy die and drop it on the enemy die. Yes, this makes sense. So now we took no damage. Remember that blocking is a resource. This is also a resource. Are you kidding me? Okay. And all resources cost 1 resource cube to use. You can now end your turn. Safely, no enemies will attack you. That is a very toothy 13. Tooltip, you are nearing the end of the tutorial. As you progress throughout the game, more complex content will be made available. Some of these cards and effects can be a bit tricky to understand. Huh? Okay. I mean, this is our number plus 10. And if it's 3 or less, gate slot. Place a dice here. Oh, okay. So we still need a dice to activate this. And that dice needs to be 3 or less. And then it'll attack everyone. Area of effect. Okay, cool, cool, cool. No, I understand this. When you encounter cards with new features, you can hover these. I just did that. This is a great way to learn more about the potential strengths of cards. Let's make use of the area effect ability on Great Denominator. Oh, Denominator. I see it. To defeat this remaining enemies. So we do the 3 up here. And then we do this over here. And this will deal 13. But they're 14 and 12, so... yeah, it just kills him. Interesting. Okay, so the AoE didn't have to match the numbers. You have finished the tutorial and now ready to take on the Necro Dicer. Good luck. My one question is, why do rats hate numbers? So we got a 7. Cards cannot be 0, I'm assuming. Cheat the odds. There is no a 7 roll. So we could just do the 5 plus 2. And this gives us a reroll. We can tail whip them. A whap. We got a 3 and a very leggy 5 here. How do we get a 3? I mean, we could just do 3 here. Cheat the odds. That's not bad. Attack them. They die. And then we can use that up-down to take out the 5 by turning this 4 into a 5. Put that in Cheese Knife. Take him down. Here comes the other guys. A Brainy 2. That one is a spirit animal of someone. Possibly me. And then an 8 with an overgrown tumor. What is this? The number of cards in hand. Using cards will decrease this value. Oh, I understand. I understand. So if we... if we just leave this here, -3 will not hit anybody. So... that's a 5. That's not gonna help. I think we reroll here. This could be useful. If we put 2 and 2. Wait, 7. Oh, no. That's dumb. That's dumb. I thought the 7s would cancel out, but that's not how this math works. So if we go 1 plus 7 is an 8, right? Yeah. We could do this. But then 7 minus 2 is... no, 5? So is it 13? Yeah, it's a 13. Okay, cool. So we can equilibrium the 8. That's fine. Hit 4 enemies in a single turn. That's crazy. 2 plus 1 minus 2 is 1. We take them out. We've almost completed this entire thing in just one go. That's crazy. They're gonna try to attack us for 3. Prime Shield does give us a defense back, but we don't have a 1 to deal with it. I guess the easiest thing to do would be like a 4 minus 3. Oh wait, no. 5 minus 3. I'm dumb. Try that. Nice! We gain Ann Buck. Card draft. What are you? Rightmost? The value of the rightmost enemy minus our number gives us this many rerolls. That's crazy. What are you? The current number of resource cubes. Okay. Times 5 minus something. What are you? Dice count? The number of remaining dice? The number of cards in hand? Bro, all of these are crazy. All of these are crazy. I'm gonna take this because this gives us the most things to mess with. The resources are nice, but they're not technically needed. Let's go. Oh, we can claim both of those. Okay, cool. Cool. I thought we just gave up on 2 gold. Okay. Meeple Mouse. Easy, medium, or hard. Enemies between 5 and 16, 1 and 13, 1 and 11. $3, 1 random artifact. I do like artifacts. I do like having passive abilities. Hard doesn't seem so hard. We'll take them out. Let's go. What do we got here? A lot of different enemies. Never use a 6 for attacking. We have a mission. Did we have a mission in the last one? I think we may have. I don't know if we did it. Never use a 6 for attacking. Okay, sure. Unfortunately, we have a 6 here. We have a couple of 6s. So to get a 12 or a 13, like this is an 11, which is unfortunate. We don't have a 2, so we can't even do that. That's an 11 again. This is a 7. We could also just start using things together. So like, what's the best math on this? This is that's an 11. Oh, we're gonna use so much stuff. So that's a 16, and then minus 3 is 13. 3 cubes and 3 cards. We do get a block back, sort of. We'll take them out. How are we gonna deal with 12 though? I did not think ahead, is the problem. So if we go 6 times 3 is 18. Minus 5 is 13. Too high. But if we go 15 minus 5 is 10. Is the issue here. Or if we go like, what, 22 minus 6 is 16? That doesn't help. We're gonna need to do something. So if we go 3 times 4 is 12. So if we make you go down 1, we can use ambush to take out the 12. We could end the turn here, but I want to kill something. Unfortunately, we cannot. This has to be a 1 or 2, right? No, this is just whatever number you put in. Right? No? But why does it say 1 or 2? Value slot. Place any dice here to activate this box and add it to the calculation. Placing a dice here will temporarily overwrite the value variable beneath. Huh? Oh, I understand. These will always have numbers on them. So like this is a 7 and this becomes a 6. I get it. I mean, I kind of want to use the reroll. I'm hoping we can kill one of these with the dice that we have. We unfortunately don't. We just wasted a reroll for nothing. Yeah, let's end the turn. Because, like, this is a 7. And then even if we did this, it's still going to be a 7. Okay, well, let's end the turn. They are now going to be able to attack us, which is unfortunate. Hopefully we can take them out here. 7 plus 5 is 12. And then we need another 3. So to get a 3 off of this, we need to minus by not enough. We don't have enough for that. We could do 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 2 is 10, and then 7 minus 2 is 5. This is 15. It does take him out. I'll take it. Big number, go boom. So now we have a bunch of 1s and 2s. I mean, this is 4 and 5. And then we do get our resources back. I'll take that. And then we can just block the 1. We mission failed because we did use a 6. Unfortunate for us, but it's something. We'll end the turn here because we can't kill anything. Alright, new cards, new cards. 14 is probably going to be the worst to deal with. This is 11. And then this is 14 exact. How do we kill the 8 though? The 8 and the 9 is the thing. I mean, we'll take them out. We could also just like +1 one of the 5s and just take them out that way. 5 plus 5 is 10 minus 1. And then we can use the 5 to take this out. There goes all of our defenses, which is unfortunate. We still got one more enemy after this too. 1 times 6 is 6. And I'm crazy enough to do it. We've also got 6 plus 1 is 7. Take that out. And then we got what? 4 times 2 is 8. Yeah? Nice, nice. 112. I'm gonna remember that. Random artifact. We'll claim this. Soul jar. Earn +1 block, reroll, and adjust on each 7th kill. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take that. That's not bad. We'll take the $1 each. We got $4. That's gotta be a lot, right? I'm hoping this is a shop of sorts. It looks like the front of a train, but I think it's supposed to be like an old-ass wheeled cart. 1 card draft, 1 card enchantment. I don't think we need the heal. I'll take the enchantment. Maybe it's pretty cool. Maybe it's pretty cool. We could also be being very ballsy here. A 13. A 13 is gonna be our first issue. So let us do. Oh, they're all 1/1/1s. We didn't get the free up and down, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. We can do the 6 plus 5 is 11. And then this is 13. Let's take them out. And then how are we going to deal with a 4, a 6, and a 6? We can't get rid of them this way, so we have to kill the 9, the 5, and the 7. I think we're going to be taking damage here, is the unfortunate truth. We can do this for the 7. We can do this for the 7. The 9's going to be hitting us, though, which is the problem. We could do this and try to make these a bit better. Either way, we take 1 less damage from them. I will try the reroll. 1s and 2s aren't going to be it. Definitely not. 6 minus 1 is a 5. And then I can do our 1 up down twice to get a 4. It's not the worst. We do survive without taking any health. We're gonna do this. Don't use any resources. We failed that miserably, dude. It's an extra $1, and since we're getting like $1 a mission, I'm guessing every dollar matters. 17 is pretty big. Although we have a ×6. And a +5. 17 is a prime number, which is the issue here. If we can get our numbers down to like 4 times 4 is 16. And then we can do like a +5 to it. 15's the next biggest. I mean, 6 times 2 is 12 though. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 minus 1 does take out the 17. And I'm okay with that. I want to keep our 2 because all of them are attacking with 2s. If we can take out like 2 of them with our last 3 dice, and then we can just block the 2. Oh, we don't have a block. We could get a block though. We could get a block. So a 5 plus 1 is a 6. This gets us our block. And then we got, what, like 6 plus 2 is 8. Plus another 6 is 14. Not enough. Not enough. Is there a way to get a 9 somewhere? There is not. We would have to reroll. I'm gonna do this so we stop that, and then we're gonna use our 1 reroll. A 3 and a 5. That sucks. Yeah, we're just gonna take 1 here. It's unfortunate. We took a damage. It was bound to happen eventually. A 1 and a 5. We could stall for time. Let's try not to use... Well, we don't have the blocks. That sucks. It sucks that we don't have the blocks. Okay, well... 6 plus 5 is 11. Plus, we don't have a 4, but we can make a 4. We can make a 4. Yes, that gives us 2. 7 plus 5 is what? 12? 13, 14, 15? Yeah, we can... Wait, no. 9. We're going for a 9 here. We're killing the 15 already. We're going for the 9 with this. Okay, we took a damage. That's not bad. We still have a 12 to deal with? Okay. I didn't see that coming. Let's just end the turn. They're not attacking us. I should have paid attention to this. Would have known that. 6 times 2 is 12. So we could do like... Well, I want to get this back. Well, no, we're not fighting anymore after this, so it doesn't matter. We can do like 6 and then this. That's a 12. Attack him. Yeah, wreck nerd. Card draft. Something new. Something cool. That's... What the heck? Plus 21 my... Blackjack? I do like resources. What are you, though? Draw a card. And then Sunder Mind? This is cards in hand times 2. And then this is just left number. I want to mess with this. I want to mess with this. Like, this seems fun and chaotic. We'll take the coin. Enchant. What are you? Value slot times... Ooh! We could card draw and get a reroll? Or we could get double up and downs? Gain Adjust sounds fun. Honestly, Gain Adjust sounds fun. Drawing a card, it does refill our slot. There have been times where we have more dice than cards. I want to take this. And then we're going to put it on We're gonna put it on a cheese knife. No chaos calculus? Just because it sounds funny? Does that remove... Oh, it adds it on! Okay. I didn't realize that. I thought it would replace one of the two. Interesting, very interesting. $5. We are now at a shop. Upgrade your deck and dice. Rewards one of something. What you got? What you got? Enchantment draft. Draft 1 enchantment for a selection of 3. That costs 2. Remove a card. Cards are pretty useful. Upgrade a dice. Upgrade one of your dice. I do like this. We have exactly to buy one of each, but I don't know if these get replaced. We'll upgrade a dice. Pick a die. They're all basic 1 to 6. So, oh, okay, so we upgrade a blue to a green, and then a green to a yellow. Is that how this is gonna work? So I suppose we would want one of each. They don't disappear. You can just rebuy them. I don't think I care for enchantments. I'd rather remove a card. Maybe get one of the cheese knives out. Although we would want to keep some of them. I would assume you would want to keep some of them because just a basic number isn't bad. I'm gonna buy another upgrade and we're gonna turn you into green as well. And then we're gonna delete a card. What's... I mean, this gives us resources, honestly. I don't know what's good or what's bad. I want to keep everything. This one's a bit weird. Yeah, I'm gonna keep everything. We'll keep the $1. Maybe we'll just do it like upgrades. All the dice have value, I want to say. Enemies are between 6 and 19. 3 elites. 1 card draft, 1 heal. I mean, I don't know what an elite is, but they are a good judge of how good our deck is. So let's see what the heck we're dealing with. 11, 15, and 6. So we got a 12. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? That rolled poorly, by the way. If we do, like... If we do 12 plus 2 is 14 plus a 1, and we get the up-down, let's attack it. There's an alert. This enemy's value is increased by 9. What the heck does that mean? I mean, like 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16 plus 1. We could kill him. We could absolutely kill him, but we have the other 2 attacking us. So I don't think that is the best idea right now. We have to kill the 11, we have to kill the 6. 2 plus 4, oh, that's 2 times 4. Oops. That doesn't work like that. I could do the plus 3, but I think we need the times 4 or the times dice in order to take out the 11, right? Because, like, this is an 8 plus 5, nope, 13 plus 1, 11. This does kill him. We don't have enough for this. Also, is there a way to see what kind of dice these are? I already forgot. It's like, it's big numbers or something. Note to the developers, it would be great if we could like right click or something on a dice to see what their face value is. But for now, we're gonna do this. And then I guess we'll use our... That's a 14. Blocking this enemy costs 2. Okay, sure. We're gonna increase this by 1. Yeah, and then just block it. There goes our one and only block. We're gonna end our turn here. So we've got... What the heck? 26. So are we fighting the 17 or are we fighting the 26? This enemy's value is increased by 9. So, wait, if we put a 10 here, that's a 20. And then we put a 6 here. they become 26. I understand. We should have killed them when we had the chance. We should have killed them when they had the chance. And I'm guessing the blocking this enemy costs 2 means it costs 2 block bips that we don't have. Is there a way to kill you? We could just cheese knife the 6. That's fine. But how do we deal with the 14? 6 plus 5 is 11? Or 5 plus 5 is 10? I mean, we gotta kill the 26. Like, that has to be a thing. And then we gotta deal with the 14 somehow. So, like, 6 plus 3 is 9. Plus 7 is 16. That's too much. Plus 5 is 14. And then we have the 6 for the cheese knife. Okay, cool. You're gone. And then cheese knife 6. You're gone. One last elite to go. This is a 10. All other enemies are invulnerable. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. There are no other enemies. We just have to take out a 10. Easy enough. 5 plus 5 times 2. Get wrecked. What? 5 plus 5 is 10 times 2. No, 5 times 2. Bemdas or whatever. Bedmass. Gemlash. So that's 10. We can't put a 0. So yeah, this would be 11, right? Yes, yes. Okay, cool. We still can't put a 0. I'd love to just use Sundermind. But we cannot do that. If we do like 12 plus 5... Well, there's really no reason to. We could use... We're not going to keep these. So is it just double of everything? So this would be a 10 if we go down? Or up? It rolls over. It rolls over. I understand. So 7... plus like 3, right? We're just gonna take him out. Take him out. So everything is double of what it should have been. Block at least 3 enemy attacks. Well, we didn't do that. We get a card draft. Again, not sure what is a good card and what is a bad card. What the heck are you? Multiply card value. Multiplies the value of this card by the number beneath its icon by 2. Interesting. There is an AoE here. How did this actually work? With area of effect, your attack range increases. AoE can be used to target multiple enemies that are nearly equal in value. Each point in AoE expands the impact of your attack with a plus or minus 1. Ah! I understand. Okay, cool, cool. This could come in handy when we're dealing with multiple enemies, and I do like the idea of AoE. I'll take that. I'll take that. Card enchantment? Something with a plus 10 isn't bad. I do like the modifiers though. And then this will make... I mean, cheat the odds just gives us full up and downs. It's kind of crazy. And I'm stupid enough to do it. Did it enchant? Did we click it? There we go. We clicked it twice. Take the $1. 1 random artifact. I love me some artifacts. 3 coins. Enemies between 10 and 21. I mean, we've gotten this far. We've only lost 1 health. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What do we have here? 17, 14, 12. We do have a 2. We could do this and that dies. How do we mess with the 17 though? We don't have a 10. We could bring this down to a 10. That kills the 17. How do we take out the 14? 6, 12, 13. No, it would have to be like... And we don't have a 4 either. We are going to get the mess to numbers. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I think we lower you by 1. Or... I mean... 12? This gives us resources, right? 16? No. So we would have to... If we decrease you by 1... and then put you here, that takes out the 14. And I'm okay with that. Because we're gonna get a bunch of up and downs back. Why did you not go in? There you go. Murder you. That's fine. And then we get all the up and downs back. So now we have to do 17 somehow. That's 13. 14. We need a 3. We would need a 3. And no matter how you look at it, we would have to use up all the up and downs. Well, 7 minus what equals 3? 4, right? So we would just need to go down twice. 1, 2. We don't get to use the prime shield. But it's one less reason. Well, we're basically trading a shield for an up and down. Oh, am I dumb? 7. That's 13. 7 minus 4 is 3. That's 16. Why did I? Yeah, no matter what, I still have to use this. So then we might as well use this thing then. I'm dumb. At least we get a block back. At least we got a block back. Okay. So we'll end our turn. They're all going to be attacking, which is very unfortunate. We're going to be taking at least 1 damage here, probably. 5 times 2 is 10. There's no way to put a 9 out. There is no way to put a 9 out. Also, this is plus or minus 1, which doesn't work because they're off by 2 each. Well, the 10 to 13. If we got a 13 and it was like an 11 and a... No, it would be a 13, a 12, and a 14 or something. Whatever. We're not gonna kill all of them. So how many can we possibly take out? Most value on the right. So that's 13. 13 plus 4 is 17. Plus the 2 takes out the 19. We're gonna be left with 3 cards. So you go down to 3. 10 plus this is 13. That takes you out. And then 1 and 4 on this kills the 15, and then we just have a 10 to deal with. Yeah, unfortunately that's all we can do. We could block the 10 actually. It's not bad. Yeah, we'll take you out. And then it's now this, so then we take you out. And then we take out the 4, the 1. Can we take out the 10 and do this? Is that a thing? No, because we don't have a way to get 10. Is there a way to get to 11 though? If we do this, and then less than 3 would be this, that would take you out too, but we don't have a 1 to block the 15 is the issue here. I think it's better if we don't lose the health and we do this and then put the 2 for the block. As terrible as it is, at least this means we don't take any damage. End the turn. Now we got a 20 and 18 and 10 and 11 to deal with. How are we gonna do a 20? We do this. Yeah. Like, there's no... This is the best way to deal with the 20. Best way to deal with a 12? Or a 12 and 11 would be the 6 and the 5. That leaves us these three to deal with the 18 and 10. And at least we have the 1 and the 5 if we can't figure it out. That's fine. I like that. Oh no, we only have one block left. I'm stupid. I mean, this will still work. Oh, no, 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 no. Because we murdered our 7th dude. We gained a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling more confident. We take them out. There's an 18 though. How are we gonna mess with an 18? That's 12. 15. 18. And then we have the 5 for a block. Yeah. You're dead. And then the 5 goes into you. The 5. Yeah. End of turn. Oh, you're blocking the other 2 dudes. I understand. So we rolled a 12, which is unfortunate. I would have loved to put a 10 there. We could just move you down one. No, let's keep all of these until let's do this. That becomes a 10, right? Yeah, and then we'll just use a cheese knife to attack you. That's fine. And then we got a 16 and a 21. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 6 is 14. We could kill the 16. I don't think we can kill the 21 in this round. Unless we do 21 plus 1 minus 1. That's fine. You die. And then for the 16, if we go down twice, you would be 12. 12, 13, 14, 15. Ah, not enough. Not enough. We don't even get this thing back. We could try to reroll. Get some better numbers. This might be good enough. No, it's not. We need like a 10 and a 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then this, we wouldn't have enough up and downs. We could try it again. We could try it again. A 6, a 2, and a 4. One more reroll. I mean, we're not dying here. But we could kill him as well, depending on what we get. Yep, we're just gonna end our turn. Okay, so 10 plus 6 is dead. Alright then. Random artifact. Spinning top. Whenever you empty a resource, draw a card. That's not bad. Could be worse. Go ahead and continue. I thought it was 3 coins. Wait a second. Oh, because of the bonus. We didn't do the bonus. And it's... 3 coins and an artifact again. Well, possible 3 coins. It's basically 2 coins. That's a lot of enemies though. 2 elites could be scary. But I'm crazy, so let's grab the artifact. What do we got here? They're in the middle too. Okay, okay. What do we do here? What do we do here? We didn't get a 10. 5 times 2 is a 10. Five times 2 plus 3 and 4 is 17. It is in fact 17. But it uses up the 3 that we can block this. So we have to kill the 14 and then somehow block... Well, we can block the 6. We can block the 6. So we have to kill 14 with what we have left over, which is a 6, a 2, and a 2. 7, 7 plus 6 is what? 7 plus 6 is 13 plus 1. There's no way to get a plus 1 anywhere. So maybe we don't go for the 17. What if we go for 14 plus 3 is 17. We still have to kill the 14 somehow, but we get more dice to work with. So if we go like 6 plus 10 is 16 plus 2. Wait, no, it would be minus 2. Would kill that. Okay, yeah, I think we have this. They die. And then 6 plus 10 minus 2. Can we kill the 10? If we roll you down, 7 plus 10, or 7 plus 3 is 10. So we could technically take all of them out. This enemy deals double damage. I want to kill this 20. I actually want to kill this 20. 21, not much of a problem. We could block the 10. But then 4 plus 7 is what? 11? Plus 3, not enough. You go down, you go to 12. 12 plus 7 is 19. 19. And then we would need a 1. So at least take down to 21. I think we take down to 10. And I think we hope for better cards to try to take out the 20. We could also make you go down. If we make you go down, you would be 12, right? Yeah, no. I think this is the best. We attack them. They should unlock 2 more. Can we kill any of you? We could kill the 13. That is a thing. If we put you at 12, and then this gives us a block. Ooh, wait a second. We'd unlocked some stuff. 21. We could kill the 21. We could absolutely kill the 21. Does it matter which one dies? Not really. Alright, here we go. Mission success. We maxed out a block. So we have to kill all of these. Alright. Deals double damage. We gotta kill this. This die can't be used to attack this enemy, so we can't use a 1 against them, and then that's just a basic 13. So 6 times 3 is 18. That's 20. We kill that. How do we deal with 12? 12 on this 12 to kill that 12 seems fine. And then yeah, we kill you. I believe this is just an insta-kill. And then we should have enough resources to murder the 13 somehow. Right? Like a 5 plus 5 and then the 1. And then you die. And then we have more dice than cards to deal with, which is unfortunate. What do you do again? Whenever you empty a resource. Ah, that's when we draw a card. Okay, well, we can enter in here. This isn't bad. We gotta mess with the 22. That is a very melty 22. This is me after like 23 hours of no sleep. 16... Or it's 16. 6 times 3 is 18. And then we add 5 to it. There's 23. So we add 6 to it. 24. I'm going crazy here. 12 plus 5, 17. And then we need another 5? That's 22. Okay. What else we got? 6 plus 5 is an 11. And then 15. Can we do 15 with these? Because this is going to go down to 2, right? So then if we turn you into a 12. 12 plus 2 plus 1. Yeah, so you go down 1. We remove this. We smack 1. I was about to end turn there. Wrong red button. 5 plus 6 is 11. And then 12 plus 2 plus 1, 15. Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. $2, $3. Ooh, max out one or more of your resources. We maxed out all 3. We actually gained $3. Random artifact, something good. Hilda's plate, gain 1 block when taking damage. I'm guessing block resource. I mean, sure. We'll take it. We'll take it. We got a shop. $7 isn't bad for shop. Upgrade the deck. Buy a card from a display. Draft 1 artifact from a selection of 3. This isn't the same ones that we had. I was hoping to upgrade more of my dice. I mean, I like artifacts. And then I guess we'll draft a card too. Card chop sounds better. No, let's go for artifacts. Gain 1 reroll if you roll 3 of a kind at start of round. I like the chaos. Wooden coin, start with +1 reroll. That's not bad. Logan's lavish lockbox. Ignore any dice played in slots when rerolling. Ignore... Oh, so we can reserve dice. I like this. I like this. I do like this. Let's go ahead and buy another one. Still loving the chaos. Heal 1 whenever you roll 4 of a kind. That's even crazier, dog totem. Thread and needle. Start with +1 adjust. I mean, that's not bad either. I do like the chaos though. But this is more useful. But I like the chaos. And then we got, yeah, let's go ahead and buy another artifact. This is the last shop as far as I'm concerned. Inactive enemies can be hit with values ±2. This could be very helpful. +1 to all AoE though. We have 1 AoE and it hasn't been useful. And I don't know if this will make it even more useful. This is very useful. I'll take the Assassin's Crossbow. Do we draft a card? How good is our deck? We could always skip it, I guess. So I see no reason not to. Again, this is the last shop. We might as well spend the money. Chaos Calculus seems the best. Roundhouse Kick also. It's probably not Prime Shield. We'll take... I don't know if the minus has ever been that useful, so we'll take Roundhouse Kick. Alright. Keeper of the Flames. Boss fight. We've beaten every single hard fight so far, so I don't see this being a bad thing. A 55? Are you crazy? What are you doing? Why is that a 28? Why do you have a bubble? What is this? Hovering onto you does nothing. Okay, cool. Cool, Mr. 28 there. Can we, like, knock you out? Is that a thing? Can we just straight up knock you out? Biggest number is 8 times 6. 48. We're close. We're very close. 48 plus 7 is 55. So a 5 with a 2 is 55. Why can I not attack you? Do I have to kill the 28 first? I think I have to kill the 28 first. So can we kill the 28? Or do we have to kill all the minions before killing you? Is that the thing? Is that how boss fight work? We're gonna try to kill the 28 first. Let's see if that stops the shield. If it doesn't, then we do have to kill all the minions before we go after them, which means we will be taking damage. Unless we stop them with a 2. So 6 does not go into 28. It does go into 24 though. And then we add a 4 somewhere. 2 plus 2 is 4. So that's 28. We won't be able to do the 55 though, if this does work the way I want it to. But for science, let's see what happens. No, it just replaces them. Yeah, so they're invulnerable until such time as we take out all of the basic enemies. So we need the 1 down for the 3 in order to turn it into a 2 and block. Or we just go balls to the walls and not care about our health. Again, final boss. Doesn't really matter. If we go 8 times 2 is 16. That takes you out. And then we do have the crossbow, so we could plus or minus an 11 or a 25. So 3 plus 7 does kill the 11. We don't have a way to kill the 25, unfortunately. Unless we get rid of one of our... No, we need this. We need this. 13 still kills the 11. 19 is not enough for the 25. So yeah, we'll attack the 11. See what we get here. A 14, not enough. We have to do the 1 down. And then I still want to keep our health. So we'll just block the 2. That gave us a knife. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do with the 6. We'll end turn here. They're not doing anything to us. That's fine. Here comes a 6, a 1, and a 4. Or a 21. How do we want to do this? That's a 10. That's a 10. That's a 10 plus... 21 is such a weird number. I hate this. 14 plus what, like 5? No, that's 19. So 7. 7 plus 14 is 21. We could do that. Unfortunately, we're using up the 6. And how are we going to kill a 25 with what we have left? That's 14. That's 25. And then we have you 2 to try to get a 6. Or we take the 1 damage. I think we eat the 1 damage. Like, again, final boss. There's no reason to be that scared of it. Take you out. We have a 20 here. We could have a reroll. Better than having 2s. Let's reroll. What do we get? A 4 and a 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 19. If this could... we could technically take it out. And then we take the 1 damage. Yeah, why not? This should take out their shield. Cool. We end the turn here. And then we take the 1 damage. We go down to 4. No big freaking whoop. Can we do 55 with everything that we have? I don't think so. We need a multiplier. Like this. We reroll down. That becomes 12. You're better here then. And then we do like this. 44. 53. 55. I don't care about the mission. There's probably like a second area after this. But I really don't care right now. I just like the idea of winning. Fireball, complete a normal run. Yay! Acquired artifacts. Ooh, we get like a point summary. Nice. Yeah, this is Talystro. I believe I'm saying that right. Like tally marks. It's a pretty fun roguelike. As always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.